Hello there, welcome to another Talk of the Town. I'm Tom.
And I'm Mo, and we're so happy that you're here with us today. Tom, I gotta say, the set looks great. You did a little, you decorated without me. Kind of frightening, but you picked a nice wall color. It looks great.
Thank you, yes. And would you guess the name of the name of the paint is Rainstorm.
Rainstorm.
Yeah.
You know, I have a girlfriend that's what she always wanted to do, was name paint colors or crayons or, yeah, things like that. And a palm tree. It's
I have
nice.
a great name for a color on the crayon, by the way.
What?
Burn a Dream.
Burn a Dream.
That'd be a great color.
It'd be a great color.
Wouldn't it?
Yes. Now you get her name right. Yeah. Or no, it's Verna Green. Anyway, yes, that is a great name. But anyway, why we have a palm tree, friends, is that we're going to be chatting with somebody a little bit later about spring break.
Yes.
Annette Walker's coming in, who is a travel agent. And it just
be fun.
so happened we had a palm tree in our basement. So I
Yes.
brought that in because you haven't finished all your shopping yet.
No, I
for
have not.
Set design. Well, I tell you what.
I'm a minimalist in set design.
You are? Well, you got to
Apparently.
get rid of some of these. There's a lot of vases here. Did you decorate it yourself the first time?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It's all in its place. It looks good.
Everything looks good. So how is winter going for you?
It's going good.
It
But for
is?
you, I understand it's not. I
don't
understand
really-
you're not a winter person.
I'm not
huh?
a winter person. No, I am chilled to the bone, and I had to take off my long sleeve cuddle duds because they were sticking out of my.
You normally would have long johns.
Can I tell
sticking
you?
out?
I wear long johns every day. I am so cold all the time. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm just not a winter person.
Well, maybe this
It is what it is.
interview with our travel agent will help warm it up for you.
Yes, it will make me excited. Yes.
I know what will warm you up for you.
Do
We're going
tell.
to Planet Beach later on. That'll be fun.
Yes, and I got to tell you, I've been there before, but you didn't know all the services that they
did not.
have. I know.
Lots of services.
Yes, lots of services, and it's a whole spa.
And it's where girls say yes.
Okay, really? You wish.
Finally, the one place that girls say yes.
Only because you badgered them. But we can talk about that later. Where girls say yes. I don't know that that's in their slogan.
Well, it should be.
It should be.
No.
Yeah. So what else? Tell me about you. What do you know?
Well, I just made a recent purchase. Pretty excited.
You made
to
a recent
show
purchase.
It to you. I don't want
Oh.
to make this segment a show and tell every time, but I decided I've been inspired by you these last, with this show, and
Really?
I've finally gotten myself my very own crock pot.
You. What a crock pot. That's a nice size one. Is this for you
Good 6 quarts.
personally?
It's for me personally.
Oh, I'm so glad.
So I
wow.
can finally start cooking all these recipes that you're showing me.
That is fabulous. Well, you know what? It actually is. Are you learning that it's easy to cook in a crock pot?
It is, yeah,
Is
it's
there
very
anything
easy.
in there now?
No.
Are you taking over my segment?
No.
Oh,
no, don't
excellent.
worry.
Okay.
We want to, stay safe and edible.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stay with, I'm going to leave you, let you take the
I
lead.
am so happy for you. That's awesome. Good.
Yes.
And you know, it'll be perfect for you and the kids.
It will be.
And you can put something in and then come back later and it's all good.
Exactly.
I
And
love
you know
it.
what? I decided to take it a step further. I think we can turn this into some merchandising for Talk of the Town. And people, those folks at home, you folks at home, can now get yourself a Talk of the Town, What a Crock conversion kit. And make it just like what I have right here. You, for just $49.99, can download this document from
Yeah.
our website.
It's a pretty
And
good price. Does that doesn't
we're willing
include,
to finance. We are willing to finance. We want to do 3 easy payments of $19.99.
But that doesn't include the crock pot. It's just
does
the
not
kit.
include the crock pot.
I understand.
Just this
Yeah.
very valuable
Am
document.
I in on this? Do I get a little cut
You'll
of
get
this?
a cut. Yes.
Excellent.
I
I
talked
like
to your
it.
agent already.
I like it.
So I think we're onto something here, though. I think I'm onto something, and I think this will do a lot of good for the show. Help us out in our wallets, and help us with our own trip, maybe for
I
a spring break.
love
Huh?
it. I love it. Thank you. That's awesome.
So, there you go.
$49.99. Yeah.
Nice.
Not bad. So what else is going around town?
Well, I do
Got
have some news for you.
You do? No, is this, what kind of news? Is this news I can use?
It's always news you can use.
Excellent. I'll sit back and take it all in.
All right. Well, here are the headlines where we all do lines of news for our heads. We start with good news for the left and bad news for the right. This summer, the Minnesota Department of Transportation will be adding a new left turn lane on Highway 55, making it 2 left turns onto Highway 61. You heard about this?
No, where is this?
Right at that main intersection by Todd Field
Oh,
and
okay.
Walgreens there.
Really?
Yeah, so they're going to add a left turn lane there. for those going on to 61.
Okay.
So, of course, the left turners are very happy about this.
Right.
But those who turn right were not so pleased and let others know about it. In fact, a public protest erupted at the intersection by a newly formed group called Rights for Right. They even had a website at Rights for Right plus more so I can get this domain.com. But yeah, that's quite an address, huh? But the protest was short-lived and apparently barely noticed. The local police were not even called. It was a driver passing by that resolved the situation when they pointed out that, hey, you'll need to turn left too, and it's cold, dude. So
is that a domain also?
No, it should be,
No,
shouldn't
it
it?
should be, yeah. I mean,
that's more
about
catchy, isn't it?
It's more catchy than the other
Yeah.
one. Where do you fit in with your name right?
You know, I'd say I want to just go straight there, right into Walgreens.
Okay, that's fair, yeah.
I'm centrist into Walgreens.
Okay.
So the Rights for Right protesters, or actually a protestor, I think it was just one, he then crossed the street for a coffee at Dunn Brothers. And which for the record, he did have to make a left to go to Dunn Brothers.
You know, I always forget my
Kind of
left
ironic.
and my right. Do you know how you remember them?
No.
You hold up your hands and
Oh, yep.
the L. So when I was learning to drive and I would be in driver's ed, the instructor would say, turn left. And I'd say, and he's like, don't take your hands off the wheel.
Nice. That must have been scary for him and anybody on the road at that time.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wow.
so just a little tip for you, bestie.
It's a little scary to be in a car with you now.
Yeah.
Finally, it's time to donate or impregnate. Hastings Family Service had quite the embarrassing typo in their newsletter last month. They were promoting Minnesota Food Share Month, which is a great deal where your donations are proportionally matched. But somehow in the newsletter, the word donate was mistakenly replaced with impregnate.
Ew.
Yeah. For the record, Hastings Family Service wanted to be clear. They do not want you to impregnate. They want you to donate. And Chris Cope, the executive director, made a public apology and said it would not happen again.
Okay, well, that's
It's
good.
kind of embarrassing, but
Yeah, very weird.
it happens.
Right.
Impregnation, all that stuff.
Autocorrect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you my autocorrect off the air.
Yeah. I'll have to get that. That
Where
sounds
it
like another
will-
headline.
Where it will stay.
No?
Did you know that my married name in spell check was moron soybean? Can't make this stuff up.
No comment. No comment. That's good.
Moron.
All right, well, there are the headlines, Mo.
I love it. Well,
Now
thank you.
you're fully informed.
I am totally informed, and we are going to take a break, and we will be right back.
Hi, I'm Ben Utek. I played high school, college, and pro football, helping my team win the 2006 championship. That was an amazing day, but it can't compare to the joy I feel every day with my loving wife and 3 beautiful daughters. My football career ended after I suffered my 5th concussion. Did you know that over 1 million athletes suffer a concussion each year? That includes boys and girls, every age, every type and level of sport. It isn't always clear that a player has had a concussion, so parents, athletes, and coaches need to learn about concussion signs and symptoms. The American Academy of Neurology recommends athletes thought to have a concussion be immediately removed from play and not returned until assessed by a healthcare professional trained in concussion. This isn't just about sports. It's about your brain. When in doubt, sit it out. Learn more at aan.com/concussion. A message from the American Academy of Neurology.
Welcome back. We're about to take you to a whole other planet, right?
Or is it a whole nother beach? I'm not sure. You're for sure not sure.
Yeah, I'm for sure not sure. Have you had anybody come in here and crack the hilarious joke of what planet are we on?
No, you were the first.
Thank you. Thank you. Just so we have it on record. We have it on the record. So I just saw a notice over there. You got some stuff that says yes on it. So if a single guy like me buys that for a girl, I'm in, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm gonna have to get a case of that.
Sir, how exciting that you're here today. Tell us, what's the talk of the town?
I don't know.
Is this your first time at the beach?
No.
What's your favorite part of the beach?
Tanning.
Do you ever like to just watch the waves?
Oh, yeah.
Do you build sandcastles ever?
Only with the kids.
What did you think of the movie Beaches? Bette Midler?
Never seen it.
Was a sad story? Okay, thank you. Did you ever know that you're my hero and everything I would like to be?
I'm sorry.
I can fly higher.
Hey there. We have another customer here at Planet Beach. Hi there. How are you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
Great. Well, Jesse, what brings you here at Planet Beach?
To get my tan on.
You going anywhere special?
I am Florida next week.
Got another ticket?
I don't. Sorry.
Well, what if I were to get some of this? Huh?
Just
Does that change your answer?
no. Sorry.
What does the guy got to do around here?
What's the talk of the town?
Oh, goodness sakes, that we need warm weather. That's why we come here, so we can get a little sunshine.
What else?
That we should get more goggles like what you have on your head, so we can take them on spring break.
All right, we are going on a tour.
Going in the sauna.
This is one of our sauna beds.
Is this a two-person sauna?
You know, it could be. Do you feel like you're burning 700 calories? Because you could.
At least. I'm thinking like 1,200 calories. This is good.
This one is the hydro massage bed, and it's going to shoot water up at you through the bottom. You're not going to get wet at all. And you can make it really, really hard or really, really soft.
Ooh, all right. All for it. Here we go. Hydro massage, people. Look at that. It's about to hit my butt right there. That is a cheek massage right there. Woo. Feeling good. Feeling good. Now up in the back. Whoa, wow.
Or you can adjust it. There you go.
There we go. Back and forth. Nice. I can see why this is so popular.
Right? It feels so good.
Tell us what we got here. This looks pretty fancy too.
Is our hydration station.
Crank up
It
the
looks
music,
good.
though. That's my favorite.
You like the music?
Yeah. Heavy bass.
Those hits.
For meditation purposes.
You're on your own on this one.
And there you have it, friends. The talk of the town from Planet Beach. We'll see you next time. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we had a great time at Planet Beach.
Yes, I'm
And-
looking forward to my trip to Florida, by the way.
Yes, well, look at, we have a palm tree here, and that is a great segue into our guest today. We have with us travel agent Annette Walker, and we want to say welcome to you.
Thank you.
Annette, now with sites like the internet and they have places like Expedia, why do we need a travel agent?
Well, if you've ever had a flight delay, your bag lost, or a flight canceled, it's a good idea to have a travel agent as your advocate because we probably have access to phone numbers, sites that people, really at Expedia, are you going to call a phone number and get a live body? Everything is done online, so there is no personal contact. So I've been doing this since, 1989. I worked for someone and then decided, well, I met a great attorney and he said, you can do this yourself. And it's like, yes, I love to do that. So from that perspective, the client, so when I started, I had 185 friends and relatives. And we've never advertised in the yellow pages. We now have a Facebook page, but it's not very up to date because I have a full-time job too. But we have lots of fun things. We've planned everything from groups to singles to family reunions in Grand Cayman. So it's really helpful when you have an issue to have a travel agent.
I see.
Otherwise, if you're just going from point A to point B, you probably can go online and book a ticket, but hope you don't have any issues.
What's the most extravagant trip you've ever coordinated, helped out
I
with?
just coordinated 7 students from St. Ben's and St. John's University are starting, so they started January. They're doing 7 stops before they get to school. They're
Oh.
going to be in school in Australia for till June. So they're having fun. I've watched them on Facebook now, and they've everything is going as planned.
I love it.
No lost bags or.
How about
Nice.
just people like Tom and I that want to get away this winter? Is there some place that is the hot new place to go?
Well, a lot of people.
That we can get for $49.99?
No, maybe $49.99 each way, but then you have to add all the taxes on. That's the kind of the hidden deal. You'll see fares that are ridiculous. And
But where are the deals? Yeah, where are people going now?
well, January was a really good month. If you wanted to go to Las Vegas or Orlando, probably was I'd say less than 300. February, you always have President's Weekend, so then we bump back up. March, you need to plan spring break in July, and but there'll be some last-minute deals. Some of the cruise ships aren't full, so you might get a last-minute cruise deal.
And what about some hidden new tropical places? Like you hear about Costa Rica, you hear about
Vermilion?
Well, it depends on how tropical you want to be.
Yeah.
It's pretty out there. It's exotic.
Well, number one, to travel anywhere outside of the country, now you must have a passport. So if you don't have a passport, that's kind of going to limit where you can go. Part of the problem with traveling to other countries is if you don't have current shots and things, because we've seen
Do you have your
measles,
current
mumps,
shots?
things.
Are you up to code on rabies
I don't
and all
know.
that? Okay, just curious.
don't know.
You might want to lead with that when you go out in public with
Nope.
your. He's looking for a girlfriend always. It's
Okay.
always.
Well, when it comes to that, I always tell them, yes,
Annette's
I've had all
married,
my
by the
shots.
way.
I tell them every time I've had my shots.
But I think it depends when people call me, I always ask them, what are the things that you are trying to do? So if they're trying to get unhooked from technology, I can send them to Mexico or someplace more remote. If they need to be hooked up, I pretty much leave them in the United States because not everyone has the internet and communications that we're used to.
Since the recession, people have become more frugal. What would you say to those? Why is it a good time to travel? Why should people get out and spend a little money?
Well, getting out of this tundra is number one priority. I myself, even if you do a staycation and drive somewhere, Wisconsin Dells, you can go to some of the water parks and feel like you're in the tropics, but not too far from home. There's one in Otana. Rochester has one now. So even if you wanted to stay in Minnesota, you could do that. But
And you can help us with all of those things? That's
yes,
awesome.
we can.
That's great.
And we can get you all the discounts you're entitled to, whether it's AAA or AARP or...
AARP. Really?
They keep sending the cards. I keep ripping them up.
We can edit that part out.
No editing. We don't edit here. All right. We're not going to give any discounts on the top 5 questions. We're going to give you all 5. Are you ready
I'm
for
ready.
the top
Are you?
5 questions?
Yes,
Okay.
I hope so.
All right. Number 1 from me here. If you had to serve a life sentence in jail, but you could pick any celebrity to be stuck with you, who would it be?
Oh, boy.
There's a few different
Any
angles.
celebrity?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'll take Matthew McConaughey.
Ooh, all
Okay.
right.
Who saw that coming?
Who knows? You might be good with a spoon too, huh? Dig you out of there.
All right, and I'll just preface this with saying I did not write these questions. They were handed to me by this guy. What is the meaning of life? Besides crock pots, of course.
Meaning of life is to make the most out of every moment of every day.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, nice.
See?
See, aren't you glad you asked that one that you didn't write? Here's a fun fact followed by a fun question.
Really?
Nutmeg is apparently extremely poisonous if injected with a needle. Do you cook with nutmeg?
I do in fresh nutmeg, so I grate it myself.
Fancy.
But you don't shoot it.
No, don't shoot it.
Okay, that's good.
Good to know. Do you have a tattoo?
No, I do not.
If you were to get a tattoo, what might you get? Like a ladybug or something I see you with.
I'm too afraid of having someone poke me with the needle,
A little
so...
tiny airplane.
Would you buy a Talk of the Town What a Crock conversion kit for $49.99?
Let me just be clear. It's scissors.
And Scotch tape not included. Not included.
Oh, that's not included?
No.
Oh, say no.
She's really thinking about it. Oh, come on. What kind of salesperson are you? Weren't you in sales at one
I
point?
was in sales.
That was a terrible sales
But you know
job,
what? I realized
salesperson.
that if you sell something to somebody that they really don't want, they're never going to come back again.
Well, this is totally
Yeah.
this is a one-time sale, so we don't care about that, Mo. You don't care about that.
Well, you survived.
I did.
Thank you. Yes, you did. You made it
survived.
through the top 5 questions.
Annette, if somebody
Fabulous.
would like to get a hold of you, how could they go about doing that?
Phone number's pretty easy. Area code 651-480-TRIP, TRIP.
Oh, that's easy. Great.
Well, thank you.
Wonderful.
you.
Thank you. And thanks for getting us through this winter.
Yes, it's been a long one so far, and we're not done yet, I don't think. We have basketball tournaments and hockey tournaments, snowstorms.
Oh, yeah. Not good.
All right, coming up, we have, we cook it up and get it warm in here with What a Crock coming up.
Come to know your Dakota County Pleasant Hill Library, where browsing for books is only the beginning. Whether you're 1 or 101, you'll come to know anything and everything. Come to talk about good books. Move to the music. Come to meet local celebrities and popular authors. Enjoy puppet shows. Create a work of art. And write your own story. You'll come to know anything and everything at the Dakota County Pleasant Hill Library at 1490 South Frontage Road in Hastings. Or come to know your library on the web at www.dakotacounty.us/library. Or find us on Facebook, the Dakota County Pleasant Hill Library, where browsing for books is only the beginning.
Welcome back, everyone, to my favorite part of the show, What a Crock. And this, as you can see here, we have kind of a little theme going. Now, I'm going to test you, Bestie. What flag is this?
That is like a nice looking Neapolitan sherbet kind of looking flag.
Okay, keep going, keep going.
I'm guessing since it's March, Ireland.
I love it. It is the flag of Ireland. I don't even know your nationality. What is your nationality?
I do have Irish in me, actually.
Excellent.
And French Canadian.
French Canadian.
A lot of things. I'm a mutt,
You're-
really.
Well, yeah, whatever. Anyway, well, we are celebrating my Irish heritage. Maureen Margaret Mary McNary. It doesn't get much more Irish than
That's
that.
very McIrish.
It is very McIrish. And we're going to christen your new crock
Yes.
pot. And tell me more now. How can people get a crock pot just like this?
They can get a Talk of the Town What a Crock conversion kit for $49.99 on HastingsTV.org.
So it actually just includes tape.
Oh, am I at the right camera
it's
there?
a piece of
There we
paper,
go.
just so people are clear. It's a piece of paper, scissors, and a picture. All for $49.99.
Scissors and Scotch tape not included.
Don't
I want
fall
to be clear
for it,
about
friends.
that.
Don't fall for it. Anyway,
Well worth
okay, here, we're going to christen your brand new crock pot. This is very fancy, by the way. It's
Yeah,
quite
it's
large.
got the latch.
Yes. How many people are coming to dinner at your house? Good gravy. Okay,
feed me for a
we're going
month.
to put the old slow
Because
cooker
we want to practice
liner.
safe crock potting.
crocking. We do that, absolutely. So here you go. Okay, we are in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Does anyone know what the best meal for St. Patrick's Day is? It is called
Corned beef
And?
and cabbage.
corned beef
There we
and
go.
cabbage.
Yeah, right
Excellent.
there,
So
huh?
here's a head of cabbage. We've already washed it. You know what I washed it with? Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello. Hello. Come over here. Come over here.
Put her in your pocket just for the segment. There you
There
go.
we go.
Anyway,
That's a good spot for
yeah,
her.
that is a great spot
Right
for
next
her.
to my heart.
Oh my gosh, weird. Okay, so get cutting that. That is cabbage. Now, corned beef is technically what you're supposed to put in this, and it comes in a big old brisket. I maybe am saying I'm not that Irish, but I'm going to skip the corned part and just put in beef. How's
Okay,
that?
sounds good.
Well, does it though, or is it not really? It's probably not the right thing. Yeah, look at you. Okay, now don't. It's not coleslaw. Just
Okay.
keep it in a nice big. So we're going to plop this this
just icing
meat
away.
in into your nice brand new crock pot, and we're of course going to take out the.
Nice.
And then you know what else we're going to do? We're going to plop some of that in. I would say that's good, Bessie.
That good
put
right
that
there?
in. Yeah, put that in right there. Now I'm
Bam.
also going to give you. Now, do you know how to cut it? So we're putting in cabbage. We're putting in beef.
Beef,
Corned is what
right.
you're supposed to put in, corned beef, but make them big fat slices. And then we're going to take some
Big
new
fat, all right.
potatoes. Now these are actually they're just tiny little red potatoes.
She's not talking about you, by the way. She's talking about the onion
Yes.
slices.
These are just like little Irish potatoes, and or as people say that are Irish potatoes. They call them
Potatoes?
Potatoes, yes. And do you know about the potato famine that brought many
Yes,
people
that's
to?
right.
No, do you know about it?
Yeah, people got sick of potatoes, Mo.
No,
Everybody knows that. They still get sick off potatoes over there.
You need to Google your Irish history if you have Irish in you. It's a great thing. Anyway, and then these carrots, I don't know where they find tiny carrots like this, but I'm kind of lazy. This is for you christening with your new.
Yes,
We're
I'm
just
all
gonna
about
throw some
easy,
potatoes
just
or
throw it in
some
stuff.
Carrots in.
All about
Boop,
that.
boop, boop.
All
And
right.
then we're going to cut our new potatoes.
Look at that, huh? Boom.
Oh, well, that's kind of big. Why
Well,
don't you
I don't
cut
know if
it
you want
one
that.
more time?
You said
Well,
big fat slices.
Right,
What
cut them
more
in
could
big a little
you
bit.
want?
These we just have to cut in half. So flop it in. This is how they eat in the old country, you know. And
You're a micromanaging crockpotter, you know that?
Oh yeah, I am a micromanager, all right. It's called being a wife. Yes, sorry, I can't like check it at the door. It is what it is. Anyway, that's it, friend.
Okay,
now you
cool.
put the cover on the world's biggest crock pot I've ever seen. You put the cover on.
I'm a big guy.
You
I need
turn
a
that
big crock
baby
pot.
on. Oh, look at yours is so fancy. It has.
I know it's
this-
not the size of the crock pot. It's how you use it. Here we go. Or how
There
you
you
cook
go,
it. There you
something
go.
like that. Anyway, that's it. That's all you do, bestie. And you will have the world's best corned beef and cabbage dinner, and you can celebrate. You know what else you can do? You can get some green Jell-O. I made green Jell-O.
Yummy.
Where is the? Where are my little serving cups that you told me you brought?
Remember? I kind of went above and beyond the budget here, and I went and got some stuff. All right.
You did?
Yeah.
Serving. This
There we
is.
go.
Seriously,
Yeah, here you
when
go.
are you going to spend money on this segment instead of this?
When we start making money, when people start buying Talk of the Town conversion kits, please buy some
Okay.
conversion kits.
So,
we can afford more than
This would be more
styrofoam.
lovely if it was see-through. Then you could see it was green. Anyway, serve it with some green Jell-O, and then you know what? Also Irish soda bread, which to me is just bread that's very, very dry. So if you have any kind of bread around, just
That is
let
good.
it dry out for a couple days, and then you're good to go. That's it. So you got it. You just flop stuff in, and you're good to go.
But I still have to wait for it to cook.
Oh,
and all.
well, yes, it's
like 6 hours.
crock pot. That's why it's called What a Crock. And that's it for us. Happy St. Patrick's Day. St.
Yes.
Patrick's Day, of course, is March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy spring break. Happy March. We're getting
Happy
through
March.
this. Yes. And we'll see you next time.
See ya. Hey, Mo, do you know what planet we're on?
We're at, whoops.
Hey, Mo, do you know what planet we're on?
What planet we're on? We're on planet Earth.
No. No, we're on Planet Beach.
We're on Planet Beach. I
Right?
love beaches.
All right, let's go find out more about this. That played off so well.